We are going to discuss on a very unique subject and which will be new and upcoming in the world scenario as well, is how to effectively conduct technical audit on power plant chemistry. You already know about me, and here I share my screen so that you are able to view what I'm going to present. Effectively conduct the technical audit on power plant chemistry. In this, we'll talk about the different parts of chemistry department. We'll talk about the power plant chemistry audit, what it is and why it is required, why part will be covered, and then we'll go towards the how part, the types of audit. We're going to talk on the first party audit, the internal audit only, and what is internal audit, how we have to audit the things, the process audit we have to do. We are going to talk about the effectiveness, compliance, and most importantly, the efficiency in this audit. Though there are EPRI and BGB guidelines, but I'll be talking about more standard, which is revision 7 by the Power Plant Chemistry Advisory Group. And then we'll have audit criteria, the audit evidence. The audit related terms and definitions will be covered properly. We'll have all the related terms covered. Then we'll have audit scope, audit plan, the competence, the principle of auditing. We'll discuss the competency and evaluation of auditors, which actually a company has to do within themselves and find out who is the best internal auditor in their company, and they can send them to different places to benchmark and audit the system. We'll talk about the typical audit activities, collecting and verifying informations, conducting audit activities, then the way forward, how we go. And we'll talk about all these EPM procedures. If you see one procedure, I'll take DM plant operations, which is a very vital thing for us to understand. And we are going to talk on the process. There will be a lot of processes within a power plant chemistry system. We'll talk about the process, the scope, the methodology. We'll talk about CPOC table. We'll talk about efficiency and effectiveness of each process. What are the measures, how to do it. Then we'll see the process flow chart, and we'll discuss on the points here in the flow chart, where to audit, what to audit, and what. We'll talk about the standardization and documentation, what, who, when, and how part of it. And then we'll have some cross references and we'll check the records. This is one of the examples, and I'll be supplying you all these EPM processes. We'll be actually going through this EPM process, enterprise process model, where we come under operations, and here we are having main plant operations as our customer or ash handling as our customer. Then we'll talk about all these 33 SOPs which are being shown in this figure. One by one, we'll be able to understand what it is and how it is, and then the important audit details, etc. And then we'll have a checklist, for example on WTP, and we'll have quick 55 pointers on audit. Thank you. See you tomorrow.